Everyone, welcome to our broadcast with a twist on tonight's game. It'll count towards the NBA Cup. Alongside Richard Jefferson, Craig Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And we got another seat right here. In the NBA, no better insider than Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, great to have you with us.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. It's great to be here. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Look at Richard Jefferson. He's like a kid in a candy store. He cannot wait to talk to you.
Yes, we love RJ.
And here we can check out the story for him.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Let's check out Seattle's starting lineup. And the Warriors dynasty with their core seemingly over. You never want to completely scratch them out. But, Shams, how are we going to remember the run that this remarkable franchise has had?
You could make a case that the 2017 team might be the best to ever play, and the Warriors have become an elite franchise in NBA history. It might be a while since we see a dynasty quite like this, especially with the big three of Stephen Curry, Draymond Green, and Klay Thompson.
Hall of Famers, great coaching, solid ownership. They had it all. Now here's Curry from the line. Here's Green. Lays it up off the glass. Green's got the first points on the scoreboard for the Warriors.
Relentless. You will never outwork Draymond.
There's the screen. Wide open look here for Murray. His three-pointer's off the mark. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. This game against Seattle is the first time they've met this year.
And they'll be doing their best to establish superiority over this club, something they failed to do a year ago. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And it's the SuperSonics with the ball. After the made shot from KD. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The SuperSonics shooting their first free throws of the night. And he makes both free throws.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Here's Curry. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Well, Curry's accuracy makes the mid-range easy pickings. He just goes up, nails the shot with ease.
Montana, defended by Durant. Here's Montana. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Green. Durant finds Curry, and he drives in. The basket good off the assist from Durant. So, Shams, when the league brought in that 65-game played rule, it sure seemed to motivate players to suit up.
Those awards aren't just about prestige, Kevin. They're about cold, hard cash. And every summer, we're going to see records set for the biggest contract in NBA history. Every summer that goes by, and that certainly has an effect on players wanting to play and players being in the lineup. Now with the 65 games played rule, there is an incentive for all NBA team and different accolades.
Yes, well said. And here are the SuperSonics now, following the score by Golden State. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And it goes on Draymond Green. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at the rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Here's Montana. Hits the target from 18 feet.
Guy's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Curry gets the bucket.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior. 8 of them.
Player has decided to go to a specific NBA team. That is what I live for. That's what I know the fans live for. And I'm one of those fans, so I want to make sure I know as well, and I'm able to inform in an appropriate, timely, responsible, and fair way, and accurately. So for me, there's not much wiggle room when it comes to sleep. I try to make up for it later, but NBA free agency, trade deadline, draft, those are time periods when I know I have to be on. I might be getting a call now, Kevin, actually.
Well, wait, I was just going to ask you. We're doing this game. I'm looking at your phone. It's lighting up. You're looking down. You're looking at the game. You're talking to me. You're doing two things at once.
I have to be multitasking at all times, Kevin. You know that.
Oh, it's the best. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. The shot missing. Seattle trails by 11. Here's Koulibaly. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Koulibaly's got 5 points so far. Here's Montana. Great look there, but off target.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Now here's Durant. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
In the mid-range, Durant is deadly as ever. Easy money sniper, putting up a little silky jumper.
Floats one up. He takes it up and lays it in. He's got 5.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Outside Curry. Pick off in midair. A solo fast break. All alone. Trips down the breakaway slam.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
And making sure they convert by finishing strong.
And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
Let's see some numbers here on Steph Curry. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. He's around 30 points per clip, 8 assists, and 3 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, they rely on his production night in and night out. There are times when he absolutely carries them.
KD's shot is good.
I love the confidence that Durant plays with. The closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
And that one's good, Hunter.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And a deep 3 from Curry. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Seattle shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And on the season, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
2 shots. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And here in the early going, missed free throws starting to become the storyline.
Gets it to go. That one good from Fall. And the Warriors lead by 7.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like the
Previous play is under review.
off in time.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. Why not?
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hand.
Yeah, and even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after a replay proves them right. They're like, see, we had it right all along, so good call, fellas.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Warriors lead by 7. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got AI. Klay Thompson is out there with Miller. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Fall in at the 5 spot.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
How expansion is coming, Shams. Is the league ready, in your estimation, for some more cities and new teams?
The NBA seems to be ready. I think I'm ready. Kevin, are you ready? Because the last expansion was, 20 years ago? That's the longest wait for this league since it began. And so I think Adam Silver and this league are going to take their time and really figure out exactly where they want to expand to. But the question is, Kevin, are you ready?
I am always ready. I know the league is looking even overseas or even maybe south of the border for a possible new entrant. But the league has got so much talent on the bottom half of these rosters. I definitely think it's time.
And there's a great appetite, a great desire for a lot of these cities, not only in the States, but also abroad, like you said, to go bring in an NBA team to their city and bring some of the talent, the marquee names to their city.
Oh, it'll be terrific.
I love it when Wiggins is aggressive on offense, especially when he's near the rim.
Iguodala against Hachimura. Over Iguodala. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning.
Check in for Fall. And Curry subbed in for Klay Thompson. Now, here is Miller. He had 35 points last game out. Here's Montana. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 18.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him, just let him roll.
And it's good, 2 points.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Here's the drive. And a quick look at how the SuperSonics schedule is shaping up. On Sunday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Boston Celtics. And then on Monday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And for that game against San Diego, they'll need to be at their best for this contest. Anything short of excellence, and they'll be in for a rough ride.
Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Oh, what a finish. Ruri's showing off that athletic ability.
Here's Durant. Durant throwing down a sledgehammer.
A creative move by Durant. That's a big flex on the defense.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Seattle trails by 8. To the inside. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. And that one's good. Hunter.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
Green, the screen. Miller kicks to Curry. Off target from outside. From the baseline. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Warriors leading by 6. Fires for 3. Curry, good on the contested tray.
Nice start for him beyond the arc. He's already hit 3 triples, and I'm pretty sure there's more to come.
And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's his first foul. Off the inbound, and he sinks the layup. 16 points for him.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
KD against Hachimura. Durant, money from deep.
The range KD possesses makes him a constant threat outside. The defense has to be all over him.
Driving the lane. count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Miller kicks to KD. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Durant's got 8 here in the quarter.
He has all the shots in his bag. Durant might be the hardest player to guard in this league.
Montana guarded by Curry. Hunter, no one around him. It's rebounded by Curry.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Seattle trails by 14. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another rebound.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Andrew Wiggins comes in for AI. And Hield subbed in for Miller. Some changes here for the Warriors. Morrison, he's checked in for Seth Curry. Green comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Thompson in for Buddy Hield. And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Oh, wasn't that wonderful? Easy to see why Shams has so many sources around the game. He's so easy to talk to.
Yeah, it's all about relationships at the end of the day. When the conversations come easily, that suits his purpose as a reporter.
KD's shot is good.
Wow, unconscious. Has he been this quarter? They're riding that hot hand.
Thompson for the triple. Mark, that is his 5th miss in 7 shots.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Here's Morrison. It's stolen by Green. Curry way outside, kept alive. Here's Morrison, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
I mean, he is just demoralizing his opponent right now on the backboard. They didn't want anything to do with him on that possession. Almost like they were just giving up on the play.
And you can't teach effort. You can encourage it, but this is why you covet guys who are so self-motivated.
And here are the Warriors now.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
He hits both from the stripe.
Now a seasoned veteran in the league, Curry continues to be efficient, especially when it comes to shooting.
Oh no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
And both free throws good for Curry. Three-pointer hits the three-point bomb. 11 points in the game. There's the triple. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their transition game has been in full effect. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Steve, a good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, the drive and kick. Our guys have played really well together. Just trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if you can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Hey everybody, Shaq, do you know what time it is? Nope. It's time to check out the early season NBA Power Rankings.
You look at Seattle. They are hurting. What's that saying? It's always darkest before the dawn? Well, it must be in the middle of the night over there because it's dark. It's real dark right now.
Yeah, time for somebody to light a spark for them.
Spark? They need a flamethrower, Ernie.
My bad. And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for Seattle.
Yeah, their defensive effort uninspiring, like Kenny's acting career.
Oh, okay. I'm not even going to go through the films that you in. Stay in your lane, brother. Stay in your lane.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Seattle trails by 16. Richard, we know that not many teams have had steady core players like the Warriors have had over the past decade.
Well, there's so much player movement these days, and it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State.
On the court right now for the Sonics.
Just great awareness from Curry. So good at reading the floor and finding his open teammates.
And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul.
And here are the SuperSonics now. Murray, good.
Murray. Assist from.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. It's a 14-point game. And there's the foul. It's on Keegan Murray. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 4 assists now tonight. Murray right side. All alone. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Murray's got 10 points.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Seattle trails by 15. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Over to the left wing. A baseline J. Warriors with the rebound. Morrison's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And it's Seattle with the ball. After the miss 3 from KD. Wasted no time on that one. 25 points in the game.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Montana. Up top, Durant. And stolen by Murray. Going inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
And we've got a touch. Seattle has gone 2 of 5 with a 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Murray outside. Over Durant. And it's good off the back rim and in. 14 points for Keegan Murray.
Well, nice to see Murray expanding his arsenal a little. Some versatility in his shooting will serve him well.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
for three, Murray. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Didn't get a 3 in the first half, but now he's on the board with his first triple of the game.
Murray finds Durant. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
KD on the wing. On the wing, Thompson. He's got 15. Seattle trails by 16. Pulls from the top of the key. Not going to go that time. Nice defense from KD. Inside, shoots it. Good. And Miller gets the assist. Miller's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Thompson outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Thompson's got 12 points in just the second half.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now. Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Curry fires from way outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Montana with the drive. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter.
Touching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Now here's Curry, and he has 42. Lets the 3 fly. Durant kicks to Curry. Miller outside. Thompson in the corner. And pushing it up. Here's Seattle. Shot from 6. And another basket for Seattle.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Curry with the bounce pass. KD looking around. Pass to Miller. Deflects the pass. And here we go again. Seattle on the break.
And that's how they're going to trim this lead. Play tough D, force some turnovers, and then push it in transition.
32 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Murray, no good. Warriors leading by 8. Montana guarded by Kerr. Here's Montana, and there it is for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Thompson right side, and the drought buries the jump shot. Thompson's got 14 points here in the second half.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Murray for 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? The Warriors on top, up 8. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Miller is out there with Hield. Then there's Draymond Green. And it's Durant, and it's Fall in at the center, filling out the middle.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Miller. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Miller's got 19 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Fall. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Warriors lead by 15.
Such a slept-on attribute of his. Draymond can handle the rock.
Hield the pass to Miller. Count it. Good. He's got 21.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Pass to Hachimura. They need this. Fall with the rebound. Warriors leading by 17. And the wide open shot from Green. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Hachimura. Hands it from downtown.
More of an inside the arc guy. Hachimura can be dangerous from range.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And that one's good. Durant.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
It's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Miller.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
It's Miller on the wing. Tries from 10. Here's Fall. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
First one falls for him.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Seattle trails by 19. Pass to Murray. Fires from deep. Nailed from three-point land.
Free ball.
Murray's got 22 points.
His second triple of the half, well, look, that's 2 more than he had in the first, so things, I guess, are trending in the right direction.
Outside Durant. Lets it go from the wing. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Just maybe the best scoring forward of all time, and by maybe I mean he is. Yet again, it's Durant with a big night.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Pass to Fall. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Now, here is Miller. Teardrop shot, and he lays it up and in. Miller's got 6 here in this quarter.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
It's stolen by Hield. Picked him clean. And stolen by Miller. Durant in the corner. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Durant's got 15 points here in the second half.
Oh, that's too easy for KD. You just can't let him get a look from the corner.
To stop the run. And the 3 ball is good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Drives to the hoop. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Morrison, he's checked in for Fall. AI comes in for Kevin Durant. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Hield. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Miller.
Second personal foul.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
2 shots.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under review.
A lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays,
The ruling on the floor stands.
it really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. You're double-checking, and the game continues on.
And Seattle making a change here. Koulibaly's checked in.
Get loud and let them hear it. It's time for T-shirts. Once again,
first free throw is good.
Warriors Hype Squad.
Iguodala drops them both. Seattle trails by 19. Murray is screen on Thompson. Murray outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Murray's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Sonics.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
A shot by Curry, no good. Seattle has gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Diving in.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. They set the pick. Here's Green. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
The SuperSonics have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's Montana, and another three for Seattle.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Here's Curry. He drains the quick shot. Curry's got 44.
And when Curry is shooting while in rhythm, he is lights out. Nothing you can do to stop him.
Montana, guarded by Curry. Pass to Wilson. Launches it. They get the rebound. Montana. Murray for three. The shot that time, not on target.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Curry, good.
When Curry gets a look that's good, he is automatic. There is almost no stopping him.
Lets it go from deep. That one fall is coming off Iguodala's feet. Curry's got 49 points in the game.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
It's stolen to the paint. Here's Murray looking to end the run. And it's Iguodala with the rebound. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. That shot off the mark.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Pass to Wilson. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
And that will be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. The Warriors making a switch here. Durant's checked in. Thompson outside. A 3-ball. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime. Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Picked away and pushing it up. Here's Seattle. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
And this is why turnovers give coaches and fans gray hairs.
Now here's Curry. Thompson outside. Green kicks to KD. Off target with his 3. Seattle trails by 17. Takes a three. Good on the three-point shot. 28 points for him.
Nice stroke from long range, and if he keeps getting those opportunities, he better take them.
And then Durant with the dunk.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
Timeout Sonics. Stephen Curry.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. And Seattle shooting so well, the offensive execution has been brilliant. 66% from the field. And yep, another basket.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Pass to Morrison. Golden State moving it around. Outside Curry. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the fourth. 2 points. That one goes.
And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
Good, he hits again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Warriors.
Free throws were a big factor in this one.
You know, it's always great to get a lot of shots at the line, but the key, they were able to convert tonight. You start making free throws, and it can give you the win.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Stephen Curry.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
The shot by Thompson, no good. 46 seconds left in the game.
And his performance today, guys, is really a thing of beauty. A triple-double for him today.
On its way from Curry for two. Rebound by the Sonics. Here's Montana. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. White. Good. White's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Sonics. Having another steal.
And he's just been able to anticipate their every move.
Yeah, you're right. An absolute pest on the defensive end. Here's Montana. Offline with his three. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Hachimura. Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 7. What do you think, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
And good that time.
Substitution on the court.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it mattered most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Draymond, one of the cliches of basketball is that the ball finds energy. When teammates are making shots, does that give you more energy?
Oh, yeah, it does. When we're in the flow, the ball's just moving around. It allows me to play make, and then I just try to find an open gap and take the shots where they are.
Man, it was really flowing tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Much appreciated, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Stephen Curry.